cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I Networx with you.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, back in this thing. It's like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledgeito you're not finna get in nobody's collegeito. Make sure you hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Hit that like, hit that hype, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that share button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you tap in. Leave a comment because we're going back to the chili giveaway. So when we get to 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we pick the best comment between now and 31,000 subscribers. We're going to give you some chili, big dog. So it's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. Once we get 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we let y'all know an exact date and exact time that we will be doing a live to give away that money. You got Cash App, you got Apple Pay, you got Zelle, you got Venmo. Don't worry about it. We're going to make sure you get that chili. Make sure you hit that like button, that comment, that good subscribe button. TNN Trap News Network. We taking it back to the basics, man. Let's jump into this news. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, back in this thing. It's like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledgeito you're not finna get in nobody's collegeito. Make sure you hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Hit that like, hit that hype, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that share button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you tap in. Leave a comment because we're going back to the chili giveaway. So when we get to 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we pick the best comment between now and 31,000 subscribers. We're going to give you some chili, big dog. So it's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. Once we get 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we let y'all know an exact date and exact time that we will be doing a live to give away that money. You got Cash App, you got Apple Pay, you got Zelle, you got Venmo. Don't worry about it. We're going to make sure you get that chili. Make sure you hit that like button, that comment, that good subscribe button. TNN Trap News Network. We taking it back to the basics, man. Let's jump into this news.
They tell it, you know what I mean? I got the testimonies, I got all the statements, I got all your declarations, I got the request for immunity, I got all that, man. You know what I mean? And am I surprised? No. Am I disappointed? Just a little bit. But you know, it is what it is. And I'm not gonna bust y'all out, you feel me? Because as far as I know, y'all ain't been popping shit about me, you know what I mean? So they ain't my job to bust y'all out. I really bust people out who be popping hot shit about me, you know what I mean? So, but with all that being said, I don't see no way, with all them statements, I don't see no way, Big, you can get out of that. And now,
what's the good old big deal with the good old people, man?
And that's Snitch Hunted saying his 1-2 step like Sierra. As y'all can see, we checking in the young Ant. Hefe don't care about nothing what the check say. I want to see what young Ant has to say about Snitch Hunted and his snitch accusations and him talking about this 1-2 step like Sierra. Let's see what young Ant's talking about.
It's your boy Young Ant Hefe don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young Ant Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topic is Big U. In this case, he's sitting down on in the Federal MDC LA Metropolitan Center in downtown Los Angeles. Y'all see what's going on before y'all. We got 600, somebody that's been following this case since day one, you know, briefing us on information. If you ain't went and got that.
See, here go the thing, though. A lot of the information that 600 gives is a lie. A lot of it is just totally just not right. Some of it is correct, but a lot of it is 100%. I'm not sure what the hell just. Like I said, some of it is accurate, but the majority of it is just a flu-flamming, skullduggerous lie. So it's miss or miss. Sometimes every now and again it hit when it comes to 681.
That information yourself or been to none of these court dates. So if you go to Eddie Boy page as well, he's been posting documents and stuff like that that's going on with the case and things that they're talking about. So you know that some of this stuff is factual and just not slander or, you know, people hating. But however it may go, you know, people that's indifferent and close to these people, they're going to see it a different way. Just as you're going to have people feeling like this type of stuff shouldn't be on the internet. But it made its way on the internet, and people gonna tell you if it's public knowledge, basically it's the internet. If you can get on the internet and go look it up, it's public knowledge. So, however, 600 say, in this case, a lot of people was gonna be shocked. And he's also came on record saying that, some of these guys that he rock with and or don't have no beef with and or from the area that he's still cool with that have never came out and spoke against him or said anything bad about him, name is in his paperwork. Being that they never spoke ill on 600, 600 do not feel the need to put these guys out here. But obviously, these are some of the...
See, you're going to think, too, that could be a fluke flappers, a lot of Skull Douglas lies, because ain't nobody over there cool with 600. So 600 talking about, oh yeah, he's cool, he's trying to say nothing. That's another way of saying I'm making up information, bro. These dudes are known to make up information. They're known to make up stories. They're known to make up all kind of things. Now, Young Ant is just reporting what's on the internet, so I can't hold nothing against Young Ant. But what I'm saying is 600 and Big U never, had no dealings with each other on that type of level to where 600 should be, oh, I got this information, I got this, I got that. And then when it comes to 600 and Wack, these are the same people who said that the FBI called them talking about Big U and the word bureau was spelled wrong in the Federal Bureau of Investigations. So, like, this just don't make no sense. And when you get a call from any law enforcement agency, it's from a private number. It doesn't say Federal Bureau of Investigations. It's a private number that pops up. So it doesn't make sense. From a state to a federal, from a local to a state to a federal level, that's how it all shows up.
Guys that's allegedly or supposedly on Big U case, and that is cooperating or telling. 600 said he's not surprised. Nothing is new under the sun. You can't be surprised with nothing out here. And I'm not even just talking about this situation, although I'm reacting to what's being said. But just living life, going through these obstacles and lifely lessons, this is in every jungle. This is in every hood, project, block, whatever you want to call your place, your organization. This is everywhere, because this is chaos. In every organization, there's a leak, there's a faucet, there's a snitch, there's a rat, there's somebody that's telling and working. And that's just how it go. I'm not going to say that's how the game was built, but somewhere along the way, somewhere along the lines, this became the norm. It's a cold game out here, man. It's a cold game out here. However, though, what we is about to do, we about to get into the rest of this content. We're going to allow Eddie Boy, to lead the way and drop some of the names that I guess he read in or that he know for sure that is allegedly telling. I don't want to say nobody is telling.
So 600 said that he's not going to say the names, but Eddie Boy said, F it, I'm going to tell them all. Got it. Gotcha.
Because I ain't read it myself. Although these guys say they read it and they have the paperwork.
I'm going to do my due diligence to go get the paperwork myself, because we're not going to sit here and just believe, oh, well, Eddie Boy said it. He said it was on the paperwork. That's the same paperwork where Wack is named as a victim in the same case, and seemingly nobody wants to bring that up. So if all the paperwork is being read, let's read all the paperwork, because I know for a fact it's a part of that paperwork that says Wack 100 is named as a victim in the Big U RICO. So let's keep that in mind.
You can go look yourself. I haven't read it. I'm just reacting to what's going on. And there is names that's being said and dropped. However, this interview is chopped and screwed. If you want to watch the whole interview, you can go to Eddie Boy page and check that out for yourself. With that being said, you already know it's the halfway and the half effect. We gonna commentate.
Oh. Hey, I'm not 600, man. I'm not gonna spare you, bro. I get that declaration, I'll go back, and when I read it, I'm gonna let the world know who's who and what is what, because it's public record. You see, there's a difference between speaking on a case where you can get somebody in trouble. You dudes already got dudes in trouble. Hey, Hop. We know you getting down, bro. For whatever reason you wanted to get down, your name is in the paperwork. Your phone was tapped. And you probably still had the same phone number just like everybody else. I don't know why y'all ain't changed your numbers. And I believe that if you ain't changed your number, you still working. And, you know.
Ain't nothing worse than having a mosquito bite in your ear, bro. Like, oh my God. And it's like in there and I can't even reach it to scratch it. Like, it's horrible, bro.
I was reading the paperwork when you was, oh, what's up, big bro? Big bro this, big bro that. And you on the phone talking stupid shit and knowing the protocol, you should have pulled up on him and been talking to him about them type of situations. But, hey, man. I guess you guys was trained like that. I guess Big U trained y'all like that, man. You know, that's why I call y'all the F Troop. You know, a bunch of goofies. So, we know you getting down. And we know that Floss, Lee Mac, we all know you getting down, bro. It's not even a secret, man. And I understand why you getting down. Here's a man, he slapped you down behind a donut because you brought the man the wrong donut. How your homeboy is gonna get mad at you because you brought him the wrong donut? That's crazy. That fat nigga will sit there and slap you down like a little bitch, and you didn't do nothing. And then when you was in Vegas, he talked to you like you was just a straight female. I'm talking about roared up on you, talked to you like a female. All you did was tuck your tail. I see why you gonna get down, bro. And I see why you left and moved away. Once the federal government got on you and approached you and told you what time it is, you said what you had to say and you was out. Smart move. Out of all them dudes, I think you was the smartest one because you got up out of there. You said, I'm not it. That's not me. I'm tapping out. I'm out of here. I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm going to tell, and I'm gone. I will give you that credit, bro. When I get back and I start reading that paperwork, because there's more paperwork, and some of the declarations are sealed. I've seen that. I understand that, and some of them are not. I'm not the only one. They was plotting on me. They wanted me out the way, talking about I knew too much and all this and all that, but I didn't care, man, because we've been waiting. Me and my boys, we've been waiting on them. Sitting back. We've been waiting on them dudes, man, to make a move, bro. They never made a move, man. Boy, I was welcoming that, man. Woo, I was welcoming that, bro. Stay ready, you don't have to get ready. But me, I'm gonna let you guys know. I owe you guys that courtesy. You guys need, especially the brothers in the Crenshaw district, you guys need to know and understand who been over there basically turning y'all in.
How is it that somebody who turned his back on the community now wants to quote unquote save the community by telling everybody who is snitching but not providing no paperwork or proof on said people, meanwhile running around with snitch honey and whack? But you want to save the Crenshaw district? Shut up. Just shut up. Just close your filthy freaking mouth. Close your mouth when you're talking to me. No, I'm just saying, though, that logic just sounds stupid. It just doesn't. You can't associate snitch honey and rat run runner in the same correlation of even the thought process of saving the Crenshaw district. You just look like a nigga that's hot as hell at the beach wearing all that unnecessary stuff because you're scared to show your face, honestly.
Turning their back on whatever you guys believe in, because I don't.
Just like, nigga, what are you prepared for right now? Like, you're at Santa Monica, you can see the Ferris wheel in the background. Like, nigga, you preparing for the fucking apocalypse, nigga? What's up with you?
Believe in that shit anymore. I think that shit is just totally disgusting and trash and certain things, man, because it's diametrically opposed to what I believe in now. Don't be surprised, man, to be a dude that you've been sitting next to all your life. Don't be surprised that you got a dude you thought he was a joint. Don't be surprised, man, that it's a dude that you was looking up to, thinking that he was this and he was that, but he really not like that, bro. Don't be surprised, man. Yeah. Y'all know me, man. I'm out here. I don't be doing no hiding, bro. But I'm gonna tell you what my trigger point is. You mess with my family, I'm gonna come see you about something, bro. Straight up. Straight up. You got this dude, Tiny Draws. He got in the bed with this Damu dude. He been telling this dude, Damu dude, all this information. That's gonna come out too. He been telling this dude about y'all section. He been exposing certain shit. He been telling certain shit, not knowing that his phone was on fire. He probably did know his phone was hot. He ain't told you guys that he got picked up. He ain't told you guys nothing. He ain't told you guys that he was basically up under investigation in New Jersey. He up under
Y'all heard it right there for yourself.
It's gonna be a lot going on. It's gonna be a lot going on. It's gonna be a lot going on for sure. Before Young and Hefe gives his synopsis, all I can say is the best thing that y'all can do in 2026 is to not do crime. And if you're gonna do crime, do it by yourself, because you know you end up with a person like Eddie Boy on the internet talking all about your little 1-2 step like Sierra, saying things that the police may or may not know, giving different type of testimonies and confirmations of different angles of ways of getting convictions to the internet and to the world. It's just open air investigation. Open air snitching is just crazy. Open air reporting is crazy. These niggas is acting like we don't all have the same internet. So just be careful, because there's an Eddie Boy lurking around every corner.
So this is what I'm gonna say, right? What I'm hearing from these guys is a lot of betrayal, a lot of deceit, a lot of betrayal, and a lot of deceit. A lot of betrayal and a lot of deceit is going on. And this is a story across America, everywhere. If you somebody that's been in the streets or from the streets, you can resonate with this. If you somebody that caught a case that's been in jail, if you somebody that's had co-defendants, if you somebody that's been on a conspiracy, anything, you can resonate with what's being said right here. Now, I don't know what's going on, but like I said, if you're that invested in it, they dropping paperwork, you can really find out for yourself. I'm just, taking what's being said from people from this particular area that just happen to be down in the courts and just, happen to know what's going on.
Here's the thing, too. Eddie Boy and 600 aren't going to as many court dates and all that kind of stuff as they are making it seem like. It's a lot of lies with that, too. So it's a lot of people who are believing the situation and feeling like the situation is valid to, reference what they saying and all that kind of stuff, not knowing that Eddie Boy and 600 are not really going to the courtrooms. They have a, I think it's called like Pfizer, whatever the account is, that allows you to go look at the court documents and all that kind of stuff in real time. They'll look at that, and then they'll pick and choose what they want to talk about from that. But then even what they pick and choose about, they're giving their own interpretation of the documents, not necessarily what's going on.
And I've been through this before, and I'm pretty sure it's still going on in a lot of places, because there's a lot of undercover brothers out here. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dudes that's gang. There's a lot of dudes that's members, still reporting, talking, and working with the police, but flexing as if they some muscle out here in the street. It's poison judging poison out here at the end of the day. I've been somebody that's been privy to phone taps, to being on the case with homies and people, and you just hearing people phone calls and hearing what people saying and hear what's going on and hear how reckless people are and how reckless they talk, because they don't know that the feds are on them. Now, ain't no need for me to repeat the names, because he already said the names or dropped the names of guys that's in the paperwork that's allegedly working, or that's questionable and stuff like that. And like I said, it's like it's no surprise. That's the game. It's no surprise. That's the game, and that's the players. But what was crazy was, to me, whoever this guy was, he talking about that was taking the abuse, that went on this donut run and came back with a wrong donut and got slapped for coming back with the wrong donut. It's a cold game, man, out here, man, because...
But then, see, here's the thing about that, though. If you feel the way about the donut situation, and we don't know if that's true or not, if not a story that Eddie Boy full-blown made up, we all seen 600 get marked out by Big U, so you must feel terrible for him, because that's on camera. Where they in the backyard, this nigga 600 is over there saying, "Oh, no, where's my friend? I'm going to do better." And you getting talked to like a 4-year-old by a grown man. So, you feel me? The donut case? Maybe not. What we do know for a fact is 600 got talked to like a little bingo and bingo was his name of. So to feel bad for one is to for sure feel bad for both.
Yeah.
Myself personally, I don't feel it for nobody.
You don't go for that. We ain't going for no slaps for no other man. I'd rather that man just fired on me. Just take off. And then we'll go from there. But these are the things that's going on out here, man. And we're going to see how this unfolds. But from what it's looking like and from what they saying it's all bad. There's a lot of people that's folding and rolling over. And you know how it go. When you in jail, ain't nobody scared of you. If you on them streets.
All right, man, we finna get up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal. It's red dots to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Apollo Texas. Dangerous. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. That nigga ball like game 6. That nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies intention. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.